Hello, my name is Roger Lear. I am the president of Orlando Jobs, and we are so excited about hosting you at Hire Day Orlando at the Amway Center on Thursday, April 6th. It is potentially one of the largest job fairs in the country, and we're looking forward to kind of giving you a walkthrough of exactly what to expect through this whole event. Let's just start off the event. It's at the Amway Center, and it does have free parking. The Amway is accessible through so many different types of uh, things. You can go through Sunrail, you can Uber there, you can do all kinds of things to get to the Amway Center. But here's the news. When you go, everything is free. Free parking at the Geico Garage, which is this number 10 down here with the X, which is off South Street. You can park in there. You can also park on the streets. You can park in a parking garage and walk over. If you park in a parking garage, that isn't free. Only in the Geico Garage, it's free. But you just park your car on one of the levels you'll be instructed of where. Go to the Geico Bridge, which it crosses South Street, and it's connected to the Geico garage, and it takes you right onto the job fair floor. And the job fair opens right at 11 o'clock. So plan accordingly. We do have a website, and you know what, I'll take you over there real quick. It is hiredayorlando.com. And really what's on this website is it gives you a lot of information about, signing up for the job fair, that kind of stuff. If you notice, you can register. You do not have to have anything to come into the Amway Center. The registration that you did make was so we can send you information like this video about what's going on and so forth, but you're not going to be required to have any sort of registration. Bring plenty of resumes. The number one thing that happens at these job fairs is people run out because you don't realize how many people are actually there that have jobs that match up to you. Our events sponsors are on the site, a list of companies and participating companies. We're actually going to have over 120 employers and so forth, and you can go and see there and so forth. The best way to use this website is to identify some of the companies that you may want to work for, and also look at some of the companies that you know nothing about. For instance, Two's company. You probably do not know what Two's is, but they have administrative jobs, they have technology jobs, they have a lot of different types of jobs throughout Central Florida. They are a premier recruiting and staffing firm in Central Florida. They have jobs at all levels, mostly upper level. But if you didn't know the name Two's, like so many other companies, you may walk right by them and not stop in and find out what they want. This is really, really important. Even companies like FundSpot, let's just use that as an example. A lot of you thinking they just need ride operators. Well, maybe you're an admin, maybe you're a graphic designer, maybe you're a marketer. I bet you they have jobs that actually fit your background. University of Central Florida, another great example. Full Sail University. Racetrack is looking for people to grow with their company. They have an unbelievable training program. And yes, you start out cleaning and learning the business, but eventually you get to run a store, and there's a process to learn how to do that. Universal has, of course, tons of different types of jobs, but continuously look at those things. Toho Water Authority, do you know what they do? No, you don't. That's why it's incredibly important to go visit with these companies, find out what they're doing. And you're going to be absolutely amazed at what happens when you get to meet somebody face to face. The number one thing that we see is you apply online, you never hear anything back. But the other thing is not being prepared and assuming that a company doesn't have a job that fits you, or it's under what you make, or whatever the case might be. None of that's true. What is true is the fact that the job search process of being able to see a live recruiter and make a first impression is a interview, a guaranteed interview. And you shake their hands, you look them in the eyes, you let them know the type of work that you're looking for. It's not, I'm just looking for a job. It's, I'm looking for a graphic designer position. I'm looking for a project manager. I'm looking for a help desk. I'm looking for customer service. And they will look you in the eyes and let you know what they have. Please understand, a lot of times they're going to ask you, hey, please go online and fill out this application. It's a necessary evil in today's world. The key, the number one key that I can give you is what you need to do is you need to say, hey, listen, I'm going to do that. I look forward to doing that. May I get your business card as well? And get their business card so you can connect to them directly. That is the key. If they meet 75 people that day, they're going to have a hard time remembering you, even when you make a great first impression. So make sure that you follow up immediately when you're done with these individuals. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to have tremendous success. You know, it's really interesting to see what's going on out there and watch all the things that are happening in with employers and the lack of being able to get that interview. On Thursday, you're going to be able to get a lot of interviews, and that's kind of exciting, right? At least I hope so. I know it's for me and so forth. So let's just review a couple other things. It's free admission, free parking. Everybody that works for our organization will have an orange shirt on that day. And so you'll be able to go talk to them. Here's some other things that are going on too. You know, you will have some on-site interviews. They may pull you aside. They may pull you into the actual arena and sit down with you for a little bit, or they may schedule a time. But every meeting that you have is an interview, even if it's only a couple minutes long, because they get to see what you look like. They get to see what your enthusiasm level is and your desire to go to work. And with so many open jobs, even hearing all about layoffs and stuff like that, with so many open jobs, the one thing a lot of the companies in Central Florida are doing is they're looking for people that want to work and that are motivated, and they'll start training you in jobs that just a couple years ago they wouldn't train. If you didn't have the experience, they wouldn't even bother training. So that's something to keep in mind. While you're there, if you just come to the job fair, get your free professional headshot. Professional headshots, if you go and get your own done, it's about $200 a person. Yes, that's what that's a decent photographer. Mindy Kerr, who's doing the headshots, is a professional photographer. She's worked with us for years, and she is outstanding. And that's over in section 108. You just get there, she'll take your line, and then in a couple days, it'll be up online. You can download it. No cost, no obligation. There's no money ever to exchange hands. So, and you'll get a couple of choices of what you want to do. We have career experts, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. But the career expert stuff too is, are you interested in learning about things and so forth about your career? Where, you know, what's preventing you from getting to your career goals and things like that? And we're gonna show you a couple of those things. As a matter of fact, it all starts at 11:15. The career sessions are right next to the headshot area. Katie's going first, and she's going to leveraging your network to land the job. And a lot of people don't think they have these big networks or the ability to network. Katie's going to really kind of go through that with you. Followed by Floyd at 11:50, understanding how to prepare for a job search and a career change. Floyd's a career expert. He is an amazing speaker as well. But most important, he's going to have a couple takeaways for you that really are going to make you think about what it is about not only getting a job, but getting a great job. That's followed by Lauren at 12:50, and she's going to maximize your worth, a guide to negotiating your salary, whether you're going for hourly jobs or whether you're going for executive type compensation. there's a lot to be done there. And what Lauren does is simplifies it for you and puts it all into reality. So when someone does ask you, hey, how much money you want to make, or where, where you're at, you're going to know how to answer those types of questions and maximize the amount of money you make for doing the exact same amount of work. There's nothing worse than taking a job, and especially if you haven't worked in a while, to just take a job and not get the most you could have probably got by asking a couple questions. I'm going to do a session on artificial intelligence and ChatGPT and Bard, which is a Google AI tool. And I think this is the first one I'm doing with this ever, and it is, I believe, game changing. Some of the most powerful things, and you will have some takeaways from this that you'll be able to use while you're at the job fair, actually. And but especially for maximizing and optimizing your resumes, your cover letters, understanding how the job search process works, and really taking up your job search the way you do that and understand it and so forth. So so that's there. We have resume reviews. Also, the whole day starts at 11 o'clock at the Amway. Make sure you park, come any way you can. And we really look forward to seeing you. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Alexandra, or give us a call or whatever the case might be. But we are excited to have you. This is an opportunity. Dress well, look good, have that enthusiasm if you have to. For me, what I do is I drink lots of coffee in the morning. But when you meet these employers, look them in the eye, shake their hands, and see what they're all about. If you can do some research before you get there, that's always great too. But don't hesitate to reach out, and really good luck in your job search. This is a special day for Central Florida, and we look forward to sharing it with you. Thank you very much.